I'm here every year. That's why you're looking at it. Great plan, sir.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the annual Polish-Canadian Art Fusion exhibition. My name is Tony Kostka and I'm president of Polonez Tri-City Polish Association. The organization which is bringing you the exhibition for the fourth time. Organizing this event is our way to contribute not only to Polish community, but to culture mosaic of BC. When we first started, we didn't know how much talent we had in our community. 3 years ago, we were happy to display the art pieces of 15 artists. Now, we have 25 artists, plus one group of artists working together, and if the Galleria could be stretched somehow, we would have more. We were very happy to present you with the beautiful art pieces created by talented artists of Polish heritage who live in BC. Every year, the artists surprise us with their new creation, showing beauty, unique look, and life, and unique artistic visions. We hope you will enjoy their art in its diversity. And now we welcome our guest, Honorable Linda Rimmer, MLA. Linda attended all our exhibition from the beginning, so this is the fourth time here. Thank you very much for coming.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Honorable Mike Farrell, MLA. Mayor of Port Moody, Mike Clay. Mr. Rick Blumar, Councillor of City of Port Moody. Ms. Val Simmons, the President of the Board of Directors for Port Moody Art Center. Ms. Janice Potter, the Manager of the Port Moody Art Gallery. Ms. Alexi Lowe, President of Art Focus Artist Association. And there was a Mr. John Hansen, also from Art Focus Artist Association. The Art Focus Artists Association helped us with this display because they lended us the display walls, and we thank you. Ms. Teresa Mura, who is an artist, curator, and art dealer. Mr. George Scott, representing Tri-City TV. Ms. Tina Koder, representing India Heritage Trust. As you notice, we don't have Consul General of the Republic of Poland present today, and that is because the new consul hasn't arrived, and the old one left in June, so our consulate is without the Consul General, so still waiting for new one. Now I would like to, but we have many representatives of Polish organizations who we would like to welcome. Mr. Andrzej Dobrowolski, Vice President of Polish-Canadian Congress for BC. And I'll go with the big list because it's a very long one, almost the whole page. Mrs. Janina Freeman, President of Polish-Canadian Women's Federation. Mrs. Elżbieta Skrzydłowska, President of Polish Combatants Association. Mr. Andrzej Matuszewski, President of Polish-Canadian Friendship Society Zgoda. Mrs. Janina Spencer, Polish-Canadian Foundation to Support Art. Mrs. Irena Gostomska, President of Grupa Epizod. Mrs. Elizabeth Kozak, Publisher of Gazeta Informacyjna. Mr. Krzysztof Pipała, publisher of Ghosts Polonii, Mr. Andrzej Manuski, former publisher of Takie Życie, Professor Andrzej Wróblewski and Mrs. Irena Wróblewska, Mr. Ryszard Kała, composer, Mr. Jacek Niemirski, director of Polonez Polish Canadian Dance Society, Mr. Piotr Grykorkiewicz, vice president of Hubertus, Mrs. Małgorzata Kopalczuk and Mr. Stanisław Janecki, representing Radio Nowa, Mr. Rafał Czekajło, representing Radio X, Mr. Jerzy Mrożewski, editor of Polish TV Week magazine, Mr. Bob Kozak from Polonia News magazine, Mr. Maria Placewicz, representing Social Integration Parka, and Mr. Antoni Jochlik, representing Copernic Foundation, Mrs. Urszula Sulińska, president of North Shore Belvedere Polish Association, Mr. Wojciech Ulasiewicz, president of Polonia Polish Canadian Sport and Recreation Club, Mrs. Kasia Cisoń, representing Puppet Theatre Jester, and Mr. Ryszard Koplinger, representing Polish Theatre Society. And I welcome all of you who appreciate art and came to enjoy it with us today. Now I would like to invite Linda Rimmer for a few words.
Dzień dobry, good afternoon. Thank you so much, Tony, for inviting me here again. It's been an absolute pleasure to attend this every year for the last 4 years, and it's a great honor to stand before you all on behalf of Premier Christy Clark and the Government of British Columbia. The Polish-Canadian Art Fusion Exhibition is a marvelous showcase of the kind of rich talent we find across our community and this province. It's also an important symbol of the character and the importance of local art. And it's no accident that Port Moody is the city of the arts. It's because we recognize the value of art not only for the individuals who express themselves or find meaning in their work, but also for our communities. Art is ultimately a cultural expression, and Port Moody is certainly a city of culture, multiple cultures in fact, that bring a great richness and diversity to our community. It's artists like the ones who are exhibited here today, and I've already had the pleasure of looking at the wonderful art. Last year I judged the art, and I know this year it's going to be even more of a challenge for the judges to make their decisions around this, because there's a lot of fabulous art there. They demonstrate that art, just like our community, is a dialogue between our cultures. Their work expresses the diversity of our individual experiences, which are as vibrant as the cultural backgrounds from which they emerge and take shape. But what is perhaps most importantly, the way their work speaks to the kind of things we can all understand as human beings. With their hard work and dedication, groups like these artists and also our Tri-City Polonez Association create important opportunities to increase cultural awareness and understanding. So for that, I want to sincerely thank everyone who made this event possible. It's a delight to be here with you this afternoon. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Lita, for so warm words. Now I would like to invite Mike Harward, our M&A.
Dzień dobry, and it's a pleasure to be here to help celebrate, I think, one of the most unique and hardworking organizations in all of the Tri-Cities, Tri-Cities Polonez, and the amazing show that they've been putting on today. It's an opportunity to showcase some really remarkable artists, which helps build the cultural life of our communities. In May, we'll be hosting in Port Coquitlam the Tri-City Polonaise Festival, the annual festival, which helps to showcase the Polish community as a whole in the Tri-Cities, building bridges. That's what makes today so special. I don't envy the judges one bit, just from what I've seen of the art that's up there. There's some really, really remarkable talent here in the Tri-Cities, and it is an absolute pleasure to be here and to see the amazing work. So thank you so much for inviting me, and I don't envy the judges. Dziękuję bardzo.
Now I would like to invite for a few words Mayor of Port Moody, Mike Clay.
Thank you, and good afternoon, everybody. Thank you so much for bringing this weather. It's been so long that we haven't seen the sun. And I think the sun came out today to bless the magnificent art that we have and to really show us that spring is here. And the art, I think, that I've looked at captures that, the amazing colors and the quality of the artwork. And it just, as Linda said, we are the city of the arts, and this is just another confirmation that we have amazing artists in our community. And Councillor Rick Blumack and myself, on behalf of Council, I want to thank all of you for participating, for Ponies Tri-Cities, for putting this event on. This is, as I said, an amazing collection. It's so great to see so many of you here supporting our local artists. And it was amazing to hear the list. I know that you said the list was long, but the list, it shows us how strong the Polish community is in the Tri-Cities and in our community. So it doesn't matter to any of us that this is art from the Polish community. This is magnificent art. But it is great that we're celebrating the cultural diversity and the heritage that you bring to this, and that we can feel in some of that art that it's opening our minds and our eyes to things that happen outside of our community as we know it. So again, I thank you for blessing us with your talent and with your show, and I hope that you enjoy. And if I'm judging, everybody wins, so you should make me the judge next year. So again, thank you and enjoy.
Let's give them a round of applause for the beautiful art which they are sharing with us during this exhibition. We are very proud of them. Please remember that by purchasing the artwork, you can not only enjoy the beauty of this art and the value of their complete uniqueness at your own home, but also show your support for the art and appreciation for artists and talents. And can you imagine this event without beautiful violin music? No, of course not. So we asked Mr. Bogdan Siedlecki to play for us again this year. To make your artistic experience complete, we also have beautiful silk flowers arrangements to decorate displays, which are provided by Joy Sawyer of Flowers by Joy. This year again we have a theme art competition, and theme is freedom. There are 15 participants of the competition, and their paintings are numbered from 1 to 15. And the display panels have signs freedom. We have 4 jurors to choose the winner of this competition. Honorable Linda Rimmer, Ms. Alexine Lowe, Ms. Teresa Mura, and Professor Andrzej Wróblewski. Professor Andrzej Wróblewski taught at Warsaw University of Fine Arts, Illinois University, as well as Emily Carr and UBC. At 3:50, we will ask you all to enter the inlet here, where at 4 p.m. the jury will announce the winner of the competition. Just after that, we'll have a very accomplished artist and art teacher, Mark Pytlos, give you a very interesting seminar titled Reflection on Art. I'm sure you will all enjoy it. Okay, enough of talk, and please enjoy the exhibition, enjoy the music, and enjoy the food. Please remember, however, to keep food away from the art. Thank you very much. And